Happy Wednesday, everybody. How are you doing? How is everybody? Spooky Deer is today's Alacritus adventure for the 6th time. I've done it. Just don't forget to sign the quest log. There you go. Does Raya have a great Wednesday yourself? He has a turd in his butt explosion. Yeah, I went back and I watched the clip. There, Swordy added the explosion. That did not happen right then. Shoot me up inside. I can't dude up. That was good. Unfortunately, that was the high point of my evening, was listening to that, because then I went to go work on the washing machine, and it all went downhill from there. So, Bogan, you're right. It's Poly Bridge. That's my baby. Atop the cumulus plains. Have all these sweet animals piled on me, but my coffee's on the other table. Dang. There's our boy, our washing machine repairman. Yeah, who just is in the process of scheduling a real repairman. I think after stream, I'm gonna check check one more thing on it just to make sure I know for a fact I plugged something in, but maybe I didn't push the pin in quite enough. I don't know. But I'm going to see if I can at least get this thing to drain before the repair person comes, because otherwise it's going to be much harder. And I'm trying to make their job as easy as possible, because the harder their job is, the more I have to pay. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the problem. Good job, Spooky. Good morning, Lady Iron. Ploy Bridge, one of my top 3 favorite games from when I was growing up. Ploy Bridge? What is Ploy Bridge? I've never seen Ploy Bridge. Is this the second mistype of Poly Bridge, or is Ploy Bridge something different? You try to do these things are annoying and complex. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. That much I do know. But just the fact that everything tested out just fine, and then putting it all back together, and then it's like, oh yeah, now I don't work. That doesn't make any sense. Polybridge, it's my bad. It's late. I've been working all day. No, you're fine. I just was like, wait a minute. The first time I was like, okay, it's got to be a typo. But then you said it a second time, and I was like, okay, maybe it's a different game, and I just don't know what this game is. So, we're back to the Bat Mug today. It's not batter day, as I told Mrs. Magoots, but it's gonna have to do for today. So, with this little wing, still pretty warm. Dyslexia is really a pain. I believe it. I've heard before that we're all at least a little bit dyslexic, because I've definitely mixed up some words plenty of times, and I'm like, man, that's frustrating. And I don't know that I'm truly dyslexic, you know what I mean? So if that were the case, I know I'd be frustrated. I sympathize for sure. Are we beginning the beard grow out? It wasn't really the plan, but I went to get one of my trimmers, and I went to go get it from underneath the sink, and it doesn't hold a charge anymore. So I either have to get a new trimmer, or yeah, I mean, I guess we're beginning the beard grow out. So, Blondie, good morning. Bat Mug. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm not upset with how the beard looks. I just had planned to, and the other thing too is I had an idea for a Halloween costume that I just flat out ran out of time on, due to, just due to. So I didn't really, and for that one I would have had to shave for. But because I couldn't do that, I'm like, well, it's not so important that I shave. So, old Adam West Batman is peak camp, and I highly recommend it. You know, I've not really watched Adam West Batman beyond just a couple clips on YouTube of look how ridiculous this was. That's the only thing I've ever seen of the Adam West Batman. But honestly, that's That would be an entertaining watch based on the clips that I saw. Oh, I got to do something else. I forgot. I never showed you guys these. So these were the things I got from Five Below. I don't know how well they're going to be showing up here, but this was a 100 decal pack of stickers for Stranger Things that I got from Five Below. So this was $5, and they got some good ones in there. I took a picture and posted in the Stranger Things channel, but like this one, so this is what caused me to buy it in the first place. This sticker was visible from the outside. If I can find it. Go. There it is. This sticker was visible from the outside, and like I said, I don't know how well that's going to show up due to the focus being on manual right now, but it's like a cute version of all of the, you know, the enemies in Stranger Things. You've got like the Demogorgon and the Mind Flayer and Dart and all that. And so that was I just started cracking up when I saw that. So that pretty much convinced me to buy it just from that. And then there ended up being some other good ones. So I've got a stack of stickers here that I got to figure out what I'm going to do with now. I would love to put this one in like the RV. I don't know if Mrs. Magoots would agree or something, but it's mornings are for coffee and contemplation. I'd like to put that somewhere like, you know, where we would make coffee in the RV. I think that'd be really good. It also has that sort of like, I don't know. It just looks extra retro-y too. So yeah, we had that. This is a poster pack. So I believe these are all like this size right here. It has 12 different posters in it. Some of these designs are really cool. Some of them are sort of meh, but probably at least 6 of them are really cool. So I'm like, okay, I could swap those out in the frames I've got. And then last but not least, a lunchbox was very cool. Like a little metal lunchbox. Inside are some like Eggo gummies, I guess, which I didn't really care so much about. You can see, I haven't even opened it yet. I just thought it was really cool. So, and the art on it it's the same on the front and back, but there's different art on like the top, bottom, and sides, which is really cool. You got like a really, really cool drawing of Vecna there too. So, yeah. I was like, this for $5. I mean, how could I pass that up? You know, they had some other Stranger Things there too, but some of them, they had some like minis. I think they were Funko Pop, not Pops. They were Funko, I don't know, something else. And I was like, they only had Steve, which admittedly I would have liked to have a Steve one, but I would have preferred like the Scoops Ahoy Steve, or even like season 2 Steve. This was season 4 Steve. And then I forget who the other person they had was, but they only had 2. And I was like, I don't know if I just want to just buy 2. No. I love stickers. Watched it a lot as a kid with my grandparents, and it's fantastic. I should check that out. How do you watch them now, though? Keep trying to get organized and make plans to get things done, and then I just continue getting nothing done. Gosh, that is honestly... I feel that. Last night part of the reason I was frustrated was not only because the washing machine didn't work at the end of it, but because it also meant that like I spent the entire night on it. I didn't spend any time on Jenny's retirement home. So like I'm like, not only was it a total waste of time, but like I lost time that I could have done something else, you know, that would have actually been helpful. So that's a really good haul. You're a really good haul. And you're so fun, Coro. Polybridge 1. How's she doing? She's fine. I mean, that's probably the best word I would use to describe Jenny right now. She's fine. I had a moment this morning with her where like it was very obvious how little she can hear anymore. She was walking down the hallway away from me, and I'm like trying to get her like, Jenny, come here, Jen. And so I just progressively getting louder and louder to the point where I'm like, I shouted, and she didn't react to it at all. And then once she got to the carpeting, she went to go turn around, because that's generally what she does, is she'll go there and lay down and then watch the kitchen. And as soon as she turned around, she saw me and I was going like this and she came right up to me. So it was like very obvious that she just couldn't hear me. So that's tough because she's still like, another thing she did this morning this was before 7 a.m. She got me up at just before 6:30 and I came straight down, but I let Nellie out and Jenny is like running around trying to play with her. And it's like, I can't tell Jenny to stop. She can't hear me. So she's running around like trying to, and the dogs, they don't play. You know what I mean? Like they occasionally get in playful moods, but they shouldn't actually ever play because both of them could get triggered. Like that's been a trigger before in the past where somebody pushes a little too hard. I mean, just like little kids, honestly, like somebody pushes a little too hard and then it's on, you know? So she's running around trying to get Nellie to play. And I'm like, I can't call after Jenny. She can't hear me anyway. So I'm just like, okay, this isn't good. So I try to get Nellie to come to me since she can hear. And she did eventually, but she also gets kind of defensive when that happens. She just kind of stands there on like high alert. I'm like, come here, dog. So poor sweet girl. Yeah. But she's been very sweet. She's been extremely sweet lately. So wild to me how they have supersonic hearing their whole lives, then they get old and go completely deaf. I know. Yeah. Tell Ollie all the time, remember, you have to stay the baby and live forever because you can't leave me. I know. I told Jenny this. Pullman, how are you? Work's been crazy. Is it okay, though? Lady Iron. Oh, pups indeed. Crystal, good morning. Yeah, let's start some Polybridge. This game to me seems like it's going to be something we can very easily just continue talking and conversing through. But I thought maybe it'd be nice to have a little break from some darker, scary games, you know? Just kind of breathe for a moment. So I'm tired. I want it to be the weekend so I can play Swoo. Oh, wow, this game is loud. Okay, hang on one second. Let me get you the audio too. Okay. I might need to turn down this audio here, but I always tell Spooky that when Loon goes, I go. That honestly reminds me of the Andy quote from The Office. If my grandma ever dies. This is a chill game. Yeah, hang on, let me see if I can turn down the music. It's just a little loud. That's much better to me. All right. Check. Perfect. You got some sad news yesterday? Oh, Crystal, I'm sorry. What happened? He will have to bury us together. Bury myself alive on the inside. I can understand that. Yeah, I know. Loon is the sweetest dog ever. I get that. Me at the vet's office with the euthanasia. Okay, now me next. All right, me too. Okay, howdy. Welcome to the fascinating world of bridge building. Okay, also, man, this goes like straight up to the edge of the screen here too. Let me put myself here. Also, I kind of messed around with the green. I bet this green screen will work too, in fact. But yeah. Yep. There isn't any dark turns in this game. Yeah, I don't think so. The active development for New World Eternum is officially having the plug pulled by Amazon. Wait, Crystal, sorry, apologies for my ignorance here, but is that like an expansion of New World? All right, this guy was saying, howdy, welcome to the fascinating world of bridge building. It's nice to finally have a helping hand. Nonder and Nonsers. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Ursa's doing dishes, so no raid message for you. Welcome in, Nonder and Sorty and Ursa. Hope the dishes went well, or are going well, Ursa. Nonder, I had your stream up before you even started gaming this morning, and I didn't even check in until like the very end. But I'm also wondering, because I was a very passive lurker today due to the circumstances, did you finish Dead Space? Did you finish it? Poolman won that time. Hello there. Twitch raids. Twitch broke raids again. Lars, you got left behind? Well, welcome in. I'm glad you made it of your own accord. Yeah, I've been hearing people say that. Like, raids are just not... They're not it right now. Get good, pretty boy. Pretty boy. You heard me. I said what I said. Sorty, you lied to all of us. I did not explode from that gnome right then and there. I was laughing so hard when he played that. I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember an explosion right after that. Imagine Twitch having issues with a long-standing feature. I know. How could that possibly be? How could that possibly be? It was like, okay, it was like 2 seconds of silence. I just closed the cap. But it wasn't in the clip. It wasn't in a clip, unless you got a different clip that I didn't see. Re-released after coming out on Xbox. The official statement. It was right after. Okay. The official statement has come out. The development is shutting down. This last edition, Nighthaven, is to serve as the farewell for its development. Okay. Well, at least the game itself isn't shutting down. When you said that, I was like, oh shoot, does that mean like the servers are dying too? Authority's masterful with sounds. It was in my original edit, but Twitch's clip, jank clip editor cut off. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it does. It really, sometimes it just really gets aggressive after publishing. That's for sure. I'm not much for words, so let's jump right in. First thing, we need to build a road over the water. Like a bridge over troubled water. Build a road by connecting the two static joints. Just click here and here. Is that it? Yeah, I hadn't heard the Welcome to the Bone song in a while before last night either, but I think it was Yaz that was saying, like, where did this song come from? This is incredible. And yeah, I was reminded how musically gifted Swordbear is, and it made me puke, because I'm like, gosh dang, he's just so talented. I could never compare, you know? I love Welcome to the Bone. I know. Night, they will stay till the end of 2026. It is on life support unless someone picks it up and keeps it going. Wow. Literally right when the clip cuts off is the explosion. I even intentionally tried to include it in the edit because it was the funniest part, but Twitch screwed me over. Dang. So you were trying to basically get the clip to cut, like explosion happens, cut, like, before it can finish exploding, I guess. I literally Fortnite danced to it. Stop. No, you stop. Wanted to end mid-explosion. Yeah. Completed all my work this month. Now I have a long drive to another county. You do? MRSA, hello. You're coming to visit. It says county, not country, silly. You silly goose. Looking good. Now click on Start Simulation or press space. Use Shift and middle click during simulation to rotate the camera. Rotate the camera? Hang on. Road? During simulation? Okay, let's do this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It becomes 3D at that point. Nice. All right. Okay, level complete. I can share the replay. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Build a road by connecting the two static joints. Done. Rip to that guy. Rip. Lame. That soundbite was my opportunity to reclaim my original intended bit. It's... I was, like I said, I was laughing super hard. Haha, you can't read. Haha, you're a... Been a really long time since I've got news that's sad for me in gaming. Actually broke down crying last night because of all the love I poured into it. Dang, Crystal, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, maybe the game will stay active for longer than anticipated. There is kind of a weird thing in gaming, and it's something I thought about more over the years, but like games are becoming more like services, and they eventually get sunset, and that is sad to think about. Like, I was just thinking about even a game that's still active, which is Sea of Thieves. I'm like, the Sea of Thieves that I played back in 2018 I think it was 2018, or was it even sooner than that? 2017? I don't remember. But anyway, I'm like, that game doesn't exist anymore. That game flat out does not exist anymore, which is a weird thing to think about. And that's only a more recent example. Obviously, WoW is probably the best example, but yeah, eventually games they either change to the point where they're not really the same game anymore, or they just get sunset entirely, and that is sad. That vehicle is heavy. Let's add some support. Select wood as shown. Wood. I'm blocking that. Yeah, let me go ahead and let me try to move myself over here. I'm blocking some important UI over here. So we just put a wood beam just straight up like that. Oh, because it's on a rock. Okay. Wow. Smooth as butter. Every game is a game of Theseus. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Therefore, you can't tell you're mocking him. How simple the assets and textures are for this game, right? It's very charming. Ooh, that's an RV, or at least a large van. Okay. Oh, I can do my own thing here? I'm not going to. I'm just going to do that. Select wood as shown. Select the bridge joints by building a structure that distributes the weight onto the load-bearing static joints. Remember, triangles are your friend. That's true. All right, there. Hard because I like games as a service, but not every game needs or should be one. Exactly, yeah. If especially if I'm paying monthly, I want changes, expansions, seasons, etc. Yeah, you're basically paying for the ongoing development of it, right? I love how they're just like, yeah, this is totally going to work, right? No, it's not supported from the bottom. Adjust the position of bridge points with shift-click to match the outline. You may also click and hold until the move modifier icon replaces the cursor. As you place or move parts of your bridge, nearby joints will highlight if they're in range of the selected material. Wait, so what was I supposed to do? Shift-click. Oh, okay. I get it. We're going to make it actually a little taller. Understood. Okay. Oops, we're over budget. You can complete a bridge up to 50% over budget. Come back later to try again. Let's sort this out with a new design. First, let's clear the current bridge. Right-click and drag to select the highlighted area. Right-click, huh? Okay. Then press D to delete the selection. Arch bridge we want. Inexpensive yet strong. It'll get the job done. All right. I believe you, man. Shift-click here. All right. No. Shift-click. That's not working. Why isn't that? Oh, because I still have wood selected. Duh. No, that didn't change it at all. Okay. Yeah, it wants me to use wood for this part? Oh, I see. Okay. I thought it was saying that I was going to put the road over an arch and then build the structure underneath. Oh, well. All right. Instructions not clear. I didn't know what was happening, but there we go. We made it. This is one of the games that got you into development? Really? These games as services are ever evolving. WoW tried to address that with WoW Classic. Yeah, for sure. And I like that was... I'm sure it's recognized, but I like that they actually did something to address it. You know what I mean? Even though I don't play WoW. Yeah. Max joint stress was 93.6. Oh, wow. That was almost to the breaking point, huh? Okay. If you go under budget, does that carry over to the next one? It does say it's unlimited budget for this, but... Where's my load-bearing static joint ghost? It's okay for it to exist as a genre, but I don't want everything forced into that mold. Absolutely. Yeah. Told me to go and make shorts, and then Lilac crawled into my lap. She's an evil spirit sent to distract you from stardom. Kidding, she's sweet. She's so sweet. Trying to fight the sorrow with thoughts of all the friends I made because of it. Were it not for New World, there are people I wouldn't have met. People I got to game with because we got a New World together. Yeah, I get that for sure. The Christian implications of this made me LOL. She's an evil spirit. Okay, so does everything have to just be like a straight road like that, I guess? Or maybe this is just because of the tutorial. Oh, interesting. It's not going to connect there. Right-click and drag to select the highlighted area, then click copy selection or the C. Okay. C. Flip the copied bridge by clicking flip horizontal or the F. Then flip the copy again by pressing V. So F and V. Okay. And we're just placing it right there. Okay. That's not going to work though, right? It did. Cool. Wonder if that bridge could handle a tectonic load. I don't know. Dishes are done. Welcome back, Ursa. Your hair and beard are thick this morning. I do need a haircut. I do. Also, this is probably about my least favorite length of facial hair here because it's just starting to become curly, but it's not. But I don't know. It kind of sticks out more. It's not really. It's kind of unruly, I guess. What I'm trying to say. It's about my least favorite length. But yeah. This is the soundtrack for the game. Yeah. I cleaned the coffee water reservoir so you'd have clean coffee tonight, Mersa. Aw. My tectonic load. I can. I mean, what? BRB, I'll test it. Did it buffer for just me? I don't see any drop frames on my end for a change. You're looking hot today, Lucy. Stop. Gosh dang, I'm blushing. I'm blushing. Good thing this lighting in here is pretty orange. It's hiding my blush. This game, as well as Star Wars Battlefront 1, not the original, I'm too young, Destiny 1, and Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Wait, Battlefront 1, not the original. What do you mean not the original? Is Battlefront 1 not the original? Are you talking about a remaster? Sounds like an acoustic cover of that one girl Put Your Records On song. Battlefront 2015. Okay. As in the new DICE. Gotcha. They rebooted it. Okay. Honestly, I only played Battlefront 2, I'm pretty sure. Now let's build a suspension bridge. As always, start by building a road across. As always. Okay, so yeah, I don't really have a choice. And those are $400 dues each. I played the reboot of Battlefront 2. I did also play the original at one point, but I didn't own it, so it was not for a very long period of time. Jard, how the heck are you? Feeling kind of wacky? Are you, Alan Wacky? You removed all the seasoning at you. Select the tracing tool and connect the indicated static joints. Tracing tool. What in the world? It's a cable. Oh. Wait. Select the tracing tool to place the suspension. Wait, that's the fill. Okay. Select rope. And we are building a suspension bridge. Hello? Okay, interesting. This game has a budget right up Lutz's alley. I'll show you up my alley. I mean, what? I just made that joke to Coleman yesterday. Come on, this isn't gonna work, is it? It did work. Man, that was wobbly. Okay. Ghost, welcome in. I didn't believe the phrase "never meet your heroes" till I asked Michael J. Fox for an autograph. He started stabbing me with a pen. Jeez. And I said, "I wish you would." And he didn't respond. What is an appropriate response to that? Buffering. You guys are getting me all paranoid now, but I'm not showing any frame drops here. So unless it's a Twitch issue, which it could be. Honestly, it could be a Twitch issue. Mine only shows on my own, what I'm broadcasting, not what Twitch is receiving. Or Twitch is broadcasting. But yeah, didn't get any buffering. Okay, good. Probably Iron uploading 10 meg feet pics. Yeah, I mean, she's due. She's due to upload some. It's been a while since I've gotten my last batch. Seems I'm on, seems because a small part of me feels like being upset this over the top, yet the feelings are there. No, that's okay. That's all right, Crystal. I think it's valid. Let's see. Advanced Warfare was your first COD. Yeah, we are a million years old, Spooky. And when its textures are still really, really good to this day. Mayhaps. So wait, you've already rolled credits on it. On Alan Wake 2, right? Time to build a drawbridge. The red outline in the middle shows you where the ship will be going through. Oh, is it possible to fail this one on purpose? I want to see what happens when the ship just like collides with it. Maybe it won't let me do that though. Hydraulic. Okay. Drag the hydraulic arrows out to 50% expansion. Contract. 50% expansion. Okay. Double click on the indicated static joint to create a split joint needed to open the drawbridge, or hover the mouse cursor over the static joint and press the J key. The indicated static joint? There's nothing indicated right now, is there? Is it this one? Oh, wait, was it that? I don't even freaking know. I could have bought land instead. First FPS was Hexen. I'm ancient. Guess I was trying to act chill, and a couple members of our game group were acting like children. Wait, what were they doing? How are things? Things are okay. I mean, I got really frustrated last night, though. Our washing machine is just not working. And so I had a YouTube video up and I went through all the debugging steps that it was showing me. Everything tested out well. I put everything back together so that I could, basically there's some water in it right now. And I was basically going to run I used towels to kind of like clean things up. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can try to like get these to drain at least and spin a little bit. And then it just doesn't do it won't drain at all now. And I'm like, so I'm pretty sure something just isn't plugged in fully, but it's just the fact that now there's water in it. So it's extra heavy and I can't really lift it up to get underneath it very easily without worrying that I'm going to like break my arm, if it were to fall. So yeah, that was pretty frustrating, but otherwise like everything else is fine, I guess. I may be scheduling a tech to come out and look at it. They've been very responsive via email. I told them they could call me too, but they did try calling me last night. Oh shoot, yeah, it says they can come here today between 10 and 2. Okay, that works great. All right, cool. We'll have a tech out. That makes me feel a lot better already. Probably a yes, but I always forget that. Did you swap the filter? So I didn't do anything with a filter. I took the drain pump off. I took the drain hose off. And then I basically made sure that the drain pump was getting the correct voltage and that it also had the correct resistance. Put it all back together. And like I said, I'm pretty sure something just isn't plugged in. And it has to be the control board. So I'm going to take a look at the control board. But yeah, it has to be the control board. There's just no way I didn't plug it in from the bottom of the machine, because I distinctly remember the loud click that it made when I plugged it in. Like, that's very fresh in my mind. So, anyway. There's my tectonic load. I think Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is my first or second FPS. Did you get your diploma from Mount Sinai? They'll be there at 4. Yeah. Going to head to bed. Got a meeting tomorrow morning. Not looking forward to it, but it's an important one, so getting some sleep. Good luck with the meeting, Bogan. Reasons because my friends, the devs that worked on it and loved it, that lost their jobs, the content creators who were centered around New World. All these thoughts are hitting me. I'm not the type to just think of myself. I think of everyone else first, then the thoughts about myself eventually hit. Yeah. Lon, it makes sense to be upset. I agree. Dear Diary, took today off. So taking my mom to see the Bruce movie and lunch. We're very excited. Wait, Bruce? What is Bruce? Sir, there's two 4080s plugged into your control board. Oh my gosh. If my washing machine ever had a more powerful like rig than my own gaming computer, one day that's gonna happen, right? My washing machine's gonna be able to like AI generate laundry, you know? Just played Gone Fishing, a horror fishing game, and it was fun. It was? Also, hello, beautiful. You're fun, Kirk. And tell me more about Gone Fishing. Zoom in on a split joint with your mouse wheel. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Click each of the highlighted circles to match the green side to. Click each of them. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know why, but I don't really understand what I just did there, but let's see what happens. So we got to get these two across and then the boat comes through? Oh, okay. Okay. That's not going to be high enough, right? It was high enough. You're kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You joke, but Samsung is one release away from playing a symphony after every wash. Honestly, yeah. All right, that was cool. Did you turn it off then turn it back on again? I sure did, yeah. Oh, the Bruce Springsteen movie. Interesting, okay. I want to see that. And Begonia, Jeremy Allen White with Jeremy Allen White. You're real as hell. Apparently he does the singing guitar playing, which blows my mind. Really? Okay, I cannot see that movie. I can't fall more in love with him than I already am. What about Ron Jeremy Allen White? From what I remember of Ron Jeremy Allen White, he was a little bit different. Let's see. Are we going to build a ramp? Sometimes your materials and budget are limited, so you must build a ramp to jump to the target flag. Incredible. I'm in. All right. Select wood. Rope. Wait, what's the rope for? Ropes will buckle under compression. Any joint of your structure can pivot if not supported properly. Placing a rope as an indicator will cause the bridge to pivot and fall. Why? Wait, why do we want that? The rope is... I don't get it. Maybe it'll make sense when I actually start this thing, though. Why did you have me do it like that? That didn't make any sense. That made no sense. You may undo your last action via the undo button. Is that to say, like, oh, if you accidentally place rope when you meant to place wood? Rope here. What's this? Can I place wood here? No, what does this point do? I don't know. Gosh, that's funny. Mermaid, how you doing? Hello. Hello, hello. I let AI do my laundry and poop. AI should be used to do chores to make art, not the other way around. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Wait till you see him as Rada the Hutt in Mandalorian and Grogu. My favorite band. Same love Pearl Jam. Was that really his full name? That was Spooky's Weird Heroes of Public Access character that he created. Ron Jeremy Allen White. I don't think I still have the character sheets. I don't know that I kept all those. I think some of you guys kept them. I maybe kept one or two, but... Gotta catch fish to feed the monster. Your quota goes up daily. There's also other monsters, croc sharks, etc. you have to avoid while fishing. More fun than I thought it'd be, but that may be because I played with a couple of friends. Def a game to play with other people. Gotcha. Okay. Loots Magoot's transportation secretary. Dang it, Ghost. It wasn't my fault. I just was following directions. You think I haven't? I know, Ball. Wait till you hear about Michael Sarah Palin. You think I haven't? Yeah. He's the knower. That one. It looked interesting. We had a blast. I blew myself up with dynamite. Bang used me as bait. I'd liquidate that lumber. Uki, you're amazing. I drew him to look like Stavros Halikos. I honestly couldn't even remember what you drew. I just remember your goofy little voice you came up with. What if we did this, everybody? Very soft-spoken and, you know. Congratulations, you've completed the tutorial. Oh, you've completed the tutorial. Just a few more things to keep in mind. A comprehensive manual is available from the top left menu. You can replay the tutorial anytime from the level select screen. If you get stuck, you can skip this level, try another, but don't forget to save. I feel like that was a good tutorial, but at the same time, I feel like I didn't retain any of it. So how can I say it was a good tutorial? I don't know. It was cute, I guess. Cute. Michael Sarah Palin is a real good Midwest emo band. I would like to listen to them, I think, based on that description. Can I use my sleight of hand tricks to confuse him? So yeah, Weird Heroes of Public Access was the that was the tabletop game that we played together at LootsCon. It was a great time. My first time ever being a DM. I'm pretty mid at it, I think, but I had a good time, and it seemed like most everybody else did too. I messed a few things up, which is I guess to be expected, but everybody was very patient with me, so that was good. All right, so every time we have to do this part, right? And that comes out of our budget. That's annoying. That's annoying. All right, then let's do wood. Wait a minute. Hang on. Z is undo. The True Celt, how are you? Hello there, my friend. Arc Raiders preloaded. Think you make a good GM. It was definitely fun. Oh, okay, so it can only be 2 meters long? Okay. So then what are these yellow, what should I do with these yellow points here? Do I need to build something? Hang on, let's squeak. If we do something like this. Also, I should definitely be, oh, hang on. I made that one. I don't know why I made that one quite like that, but okay. Did I mess something up here on the spacing? There's no way this is gonna work. There just ain't no way. Right? Let's try it. Oh, it worked, baby. What's the benefit? Oh, it barely worked. Do I have friends on this game? Friends only? Is that gonna, like... Wes. Of course, Wes is a genius. Some imposter syndrome this morning, but I'll get over it. Ghost, can I help you out with that? Can I help you out with that? Ghost, how about you stop being an idiot, all right? Quit being an idiot, because you're a brilliant, beautiful man, all right? So stop acting like a dummy. And just believe in yourself, because I do. Does that help? Lutz was a great GM, if you say so. I was the best. I will say I was the best GM. I was the best GM there. Of course, I was the only one, but End in millennial. Start off boomer, end in millennial. Stop doing hot things so early. Thanks for the clip, Iron. I see you were in a fine mood. A fine mood. How are you doing? Are you still recovering well? 10-meter simple bridge. I only get to use wood? Oh, right. I mean, I guess you get road for the points. You always get road, right? But then you only get wood from there. All right. Wes is better than you? It's true. It's true. It is true. All right. So do I just put like a bunch of boards down to this contact point? That doesn't look very... Also, I want them to be symmetrical. Okay, I think that is symmetrical. What if I just left it like this? Yeah, let's just leave it like this. Well, okay. I had to see a failure, right? Okay. Let's just go ahead and... Where do these clips go? To a black hole where you can find them? Wait, what do you mean? I do want to get... I know I keep saying that I want to work more on Loot Spot Goots. I truly do. Like, I've had the itch to do, like, to write some code for him, but I just haven't had the freaking bandwidth lately. With all the happenings around the house. But I don't know. Too tired to explain. The clips go onto the clip page, if that's what you mean. So what'll happen is like I'll go in there and I'll edit the clip to like trim it down because it's only 30 seconds. So I'll trim it down to what I think people wanted it to be. And then when I rename the clip, I put your name in the title. So since you clipped that one, I'll put like a title and then I'll put like -iron just so I remember who clipped it for later. Because eventually that'll be in like the stream starting video. That'll be in the highlight videos, all that stuff, whenever I get around to making those. So, but what I want it to do is, that was a perfect answer. Okay, good. And then additionally, what I would like it to do is Loot Spot Goots can't do anything more than just maybe share the clip in Discord. But once I edit the clip, the link will still take you to the edited clip. So that's the good news. But yeah, when Loot Spot Goots would share it, it would still be the full 30 seconds, you know, and that so on and so forth. So just depend on when you click on it. But yeah, I do want it to go to the Discord clips channel. Just haven't actually set that up. He doesn't really do much in Discord yet. He is in there technically, but I haven't built much functionality. Okay, so remember, triangles are your friend. Let's make a little triangle here. Does that look like an even triangle? Also, is my budget about to just go completely out of control? I feel like it's going to. We're already almost half the budget here. There ain't no way this is gonna work. 0% chance. Right? You can't connect. You can only connect it to the yellow points there. How about trapezoids? How do trapezoids do? How do trapezoids do on the stress test? Oh yeah, we're definitely going over budget. Ain't no way. Right? This looks so stupid too. Oh shit, I can connect those like that. Okay. That doesn't look quite as bad. Lootspot also prematurely declares winners of contests. Wait, he does? Oh no, that wasn't Lootspot. That was Carlbot. That was Carlbot. And that was really more my mistake than Carlbot's. Wait, I shouldn't have done that. I don't see this working. I don't see this working at all. I didn't realize like how tough this game was going to be. Okay, so we're going to go like right there. Okay, and then from this one down to like here, and then there. No, it wasn't directly underneath. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to be perfectly symmetrical, right? Oh shoot, I went over budget by $56. 200 and okay, a little bit more. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work, right? Oh, it worked out great. Way too much. Way too much, though. It's funny, though. People had the exact same cost as me. I assume that means they came to the same solution. Do we try to redo that one to be not over budget? I think so. Let's take out, let's see. There's a way. I think if I just click on one spot and click D? Hang on. Clear. No, that deletes everything, right? How do I just delete like one board? Hang on, what was that again? Settings, controls. Delete selection is D. Yep. It is buffering, although I think it was a short one. Short little poop there. Should be okay. It wasn't the bot. I was laughing my butt off at it because I knew it wasn't right. It was a bot, but what happened was I created the giveaway and then I realized it was in Carlbot, which I have giveaway bot, which is specific to giveaways. And I like the way that giveaway bot shows how many entries there are, and it just seems more like transparent than Carlbot's giveaway system. I didn't even know that Carlbot could be set up to do giveaways. So when I started the command, I was like, oh, this interface is a little different, but maybe it got an update. Then I realized it was Carlbot after I'd started the giveaway, and you were so quick with it, you had already entered the giveaway. And so then I was like, well, shoot, I have to end it. And I couldn't even tell who had entered the giveaway. So that's the thing. I was like, well, hopefully nobody's entered the giveaway. And then sure enough, when I ended it, I saw, oh, shoot, Ursa had already registered for the giveaway. It was all really funny. Yeah. So anyway, it was my bad because I set it up under the wrong bot, and then it wouldn't let me just close the giveaway. I had to like draw a winner before I could close it. So, all right. It is not letting me delete this, so I think I just have to clear and start over. It was not letting me delete just one. Do I have to... Yeah, like I'm pressing D right here on this, but maybe that one doesn't work? Don't understand how the delete is supposed to work. It is just not doing anything. Settings, delete selection D. Oh, because I had to highlight it. That's why. So if I did this, that's how you do it. Okay, I understand now. Can you undo the deletion of all of them? Oh, I'm going to try a silly little design here. Try like some spider legs here. This is perfect for Halloween time. Okay, and then instead of doing that, I can copy it, and we want to flip like so. There we go. There's no way that works, right? Nope. Nope. That would have been cool, honestly. I need Cora to play it on stream. Fallout New Vegas is a phenomenal game. Oop, there we go. Maybe I can make it look like it kind of looks like a Ferris wheel, right? How far will it let me build this over budget? My Ferris wheel build actually worked out really well. It was horrendous, but still. All right. So if I undo... How far back can I undo things? I can't undo to the point where I deleted it. Hope she can have a better time streaming it than I did. Yeah. Do you think she would stream it? And I mean, no pressure whatsoever. Listen, it's a game that I had an extra copy of, and I wanted to make sure that there was at least a chance that somebody else could use it. You know what I mean? Because with me keeping it, it was never going to be able to get used. It just would have faded into the ether. So, yeah. To play what? The undo noises sound not like mice. They do, yeah. New Vegas. Yeah, New Vegas. Yeah, we were just wondering if you had plans to stream it or, you know, what your process would have been. Okay, I would at least like to try to build this under budget. So let's... Okay, and then... Is that too long of a piece? Too far away. Really? Huh, okay. That's stupid. Never played it. I would maybe stream it in Discord. Think New Vegas is the best Fallout game? I know a lot of people feel the same way, Kirk. I'd watch. Have no energy right now to do anything. I get that. I get that. And I certainly do not blame ya. Okay, so this one I just put... Stop. Just put that one slightly too far away, I guess. All right. Okay. That's 5,900. Okay. I think we can... Did I do something like this before? I feel like... It's gonna be too far. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. And there, we're over budget again. Okay, whatever. That one is strong enough. So I think I'll just take this design and then remove some pieces to get under budget. So if I like select this and this, actually, no, let's keep those. Let's remove this one. Oop. Now that should work as well. Okay. Yeah, Kirk, I don't know if I like New Vegas or Fallout 3 more. I feel like I probably like 3 a little better. Ooh, that one's getting us close. Still plenty of stress left. Okay. So then can we remove these? No chance. Can't remove those. But maybe we can do this a little better. No chance. Okay. That is under budget. All right. Try that again. Fallout 3 is the best. Fallout 3 is definitely... That was the most hooked I've been on a game. One of the most addicted I've ever been to a game. That and Oblivion. Okay. 3 is definitely a great game too. I just enjoyed New Vegas a little bit more. Honestly, can't go wrong with either. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm certainly not trying to start a war. Although Ghost might. Let's run away together. Yeah, I had a good time with New Vegas. I think the only reason why New Vegas doesn't rank higher for me is because when I played New Vegas, I had actually borrowed like a stack of games from a friend. Do we ever just try this? I think 2 cars. Yeah, 2 cars on it at once is a little too much. But yeah, when I borrowed it amongst a stack of games that a friend had loaned me, and I was like, oh man, I have so many games and only so much time to play. I'm just going to try to speed run a lot of these. So I ended up not giving New Vegas as much time as it deserved, and I think that didn't allow me to truly enjoy it. And you can only ever play a game once. You can only ever play a game for the first time once. You know what I mean? Like, first impressions are huge, and I didn't really. There's no chance that works, right? Frick me. All right, that was the way to do it. One single point. It's making this way too difficult. All right, West beat me. No, I beat West that time. Okay, it only took me like 7 tries. Anyway. Fallout 3's setting is so much stronger. New Vegas's role-playing mechanics are better, but Mojave is boring. Interesting. The setting in 3 is really good. I didn't dislike the setting of New Vegas. I liked how it felt much more like there was more nuance in the choice, like the choices you could make. I really did like that. But yeah, Fallout 3, gosh dang, just got so hooked. Are there any games you wish you could play for the first time again? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, first few that come to mind are Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That game hooked the heck out of me. Like I was addicted. So, Tasha, hello. It's been quite a minute since I've been in here. Good morning, all. How are you, Tasha? Welcome in. Hope you've been doing well. It's great to see you. What is new? Very logical the way you built the base, gave it all the support, then you put one support down the floor, and for that width, it was good. Yeah. 12-meter simple bridge. 10 grand materials wood. Wait. Start A? I also don't fully understand this diagram here, but that's all right. Okay, we just get wood once again. This game is super chill. I'm digging it a lot. Let's see, Kirk, what other games, though? I mean, Oblivion is probably top of mind. The Witcher 3, certainly. Fallout 3 is interesting because, to me, playing Fallout 3, but still having the memory of all the other Fallout games, it wouldn't hit as hard. You know what I mean? Like, the fact that was the entry to the series for me is what made it so good. Kind of similar with Oblivion. Although, I'll just flat out say, like, Oblivion's a better game than Skyrim. Like, it's just flat out better than Skyrim. It doesn't have the quality of life stuff that Skyrim has, but it is a better game. So I don't think that, even if I still had memory of Skyrim, I think replaying Oblivion with a fresh slate would be totally fine. Yeah, Witcher 3. KCD is kind of an interesting one. That game, I think, honestly, that one hit home for me mostly because, I mean, it is a very good game, but it also hit home because of the time period in which I played it. It literally started playing it the same day that the stay-at-home orders hit where I live. The same exact day. Like, that morning I played KCD. That afternoon they said everybody should stay at home for the foreseeable future. And I'm like, holy crap. That just means that, like, I don't get to do coaching. I don't get to... I'm not really doing any training. I don't get to do, like, anything. And so KCD became kind of like my social outlet, as parasocial as that sounds. Because it was. I'm like, Henry and Hans kind of became my some of my friends during that time. But yeah, this game is all about the wood. Heck yeah, it is. I had my ups and downs, busy, then sick, and busy. Haven't worked from home in a while until now, so I hadn't been around. Gotcha. Well, is your work from home period here to stay? Or is it just a day, like a today thing? Or what's up? Witcher 3. Oh, yeah. Tasha, are you feeling well now? I hope you are. Another one, Kirk, Subnautica. Playing Subnautica for the first time would be pretty incredible. Outer Wilds. Another one that would be great to play for the first time. I know everybody that's played Outer Wilds would say the same thing, I feel like. Any others? Yeah, I'd probably say those. I was going to ask you for yours. Final Fantasy VI, Oblivion, Witcher 3, and Battletoads. The SNES Battletoads, huh? What about SNES Battletoads? Give me the sell on that one. I'm comparably better, but better than I was a few months ago. It's been a little bit of a process, but I'm getting there. Oh, I'm sorry it's been such a prolonged thing too, Tasha. Yeah, but to Spooky's point, roleplay. The roleplay in New Vegas is really freaking good. It's really good. There's so much nuance in your choices too. Like I felt like Fallout 3 was either you're like pure good or pure evil, where Fallout New Vegas you had to like you could choose kind of more of a gray path, you know? And that part I really liked about it. And of course, the playthrough we did on stream, I played as like the evilest evil could get, but yeah, it's just fun. All right, so let's try our little mini triangles again. Let's do smaller triangles this time. I keep forgetting too. It'll tell me the length here. So 1 point. Interesting. I can't split the difference here. It's gonna be off-centered on one side or another. I probably need to make these taller, but I'm going to try it like this since we're going to have some support from down here. These are not going to be long enough to reach. Then again, they could be. Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Let's make these a little bit taller. That is going to increase the amount though. Let's do that. Okay, and then let's just see. These can't create any. Oh shoot, I somehow had road selected again? Wait, this is all road. Oh, freaking A. Okay. I don't even know how that happened like that. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. And then let's see. These can actually connect from here. Okay. Interesting. We're just going to try this, and then I'll just try to connect them all this way again. That actually may work. I could see that working, and we're decently under budget. Let's see. So far, it's been this week for work from home, but I'm going to get back in next week. I gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Well, do you like working from home? I know some people like, I feel like sometimes that when I ask that, I'm like, man, is that a dumb question? Because I love working from home, but I also know some people they do better, especially if you're an extroverted person. They do better in the office. They feel like they're more productive and you know, they just are more motivated and all that. So yeah. But anyway, do you feel like you like work from home better? Okay, this I think is gonna work. Oh yeah, not even close to full stress. Okay. All right. Not nearly as high of a score as my last one. Do we try it again? Which of these could be done away with? This? Could that be deleted? Since they're supported over here? Feel like the answer is yes? Yeah. Nice. All right. Cool. I'm 100% less distracted at the office, and I 100% hate it. I feel that, though. This is a slanted bridge, it says. Okay. Slanted. Oh, okay, because the point we got to get to is higher. Okay. Okay. Which one was the Synths and the Railroad? That is Fallout 4. Fallout 4. How are you enjoying this game? Feel like I've played something similar on mobile. I'm liking it. It's very chill. I've not been playing the scariest games of anybody on Twitch by any means, but I think I was just ready for something that wasn't like a horror game, you know? Just for a day. I've been really loving all the games I've been playing. I honestly I don't have any complaints about anything I've played over the last week or so. But yeah, it's kind of nice just to have a chill game, you know? Great beat 'em up action, and the bike level triggered me to no end. It took me months to finally pass that level, but I never gave up. Might have broken a few controllers in the process. So you chasing the high of that, like I did it, I'm the best gamer who's ever lived feeling. Glad you're feeling better. Sorry you'll have to be back in the office soon. I love work from home, but as long as you're healthy, that's the important thing. Happy to see you back, definitely. Prefer hybrid. I'm an extrovert, but I do like having a couple of days where I can work from home and get things done around the house while I work. We're back in the office full time now, and I hate it. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, hybrid seems, honestly, I feel like a lot of people would do well under a hybrid work plan. What I prefer, this is just me here, I would prefer 100% work from home, which is what I have, thankfully, but I think businesses would be better suited if they left their offices open and made it optional to go in. You know what I mean? I don't know why it has to be all or nothing, you know? Like, not all or nothing. I don't know why it has to be mandated. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we are in office 3 days a week. You have to go in 3 days a week. That sort of thing, you know? Like, if a person's getting their work done, why do you care where they're at? That's how I feel. But Ams, hello, doing dishes, so no raid message. Welcome in. Were you doing dishes? I feel like Ursa was doing dishes. Which one did you get punted back to the loading screen? That was Fallout New Vegas. That was a combination of glitches there. I had turned on the no clip in the console, so when the Deathclaw like attacked me, my body didn't have physics attached to it. And so I don't think the game knew what to do. Is that gonna... Hang on, what does this do just by itself? Okay. I wish it would hold up long enough for me to see if... the angle on this is okay. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I didn't know if the RV was just gonna, like, you know, freaking nose grind it going in there. See what I mean? Like, it's kind of a steep angle, and it does kind of clip through just a little bit. That didn't even budge. Didn't even budge. All right. I thought for sure, I was like, well, this isn't going to work. I am liking this game. I am liking it. Our office is optional. That's great. That's great. I like that a lot. I will not go in. If I have the option, I'm not going in unless there's like a reason that I, you know, like, I'm not just going to go in just to go in, but I like that it would be optional. Then I would feel like the company actually cares about me as a person a little bit. You know what I mean? Had a friend that wanted me to join for Devour. I think not. Oh, dang. Yeah, I know. Scary games are not everybody's jam. I don't mind them. I actually, I've started liking horror games over the years. But I know people that don't like them. And so I want to make sure that I can at least have some days that are dedicated not to horror during Halloween season in October and whatnot. But let's see, 100% agreed. Mr. and Mrs. Dish, no laundry. Got laundry going on. Gotcha. I wish I could do some laundry. One's showing my age, but there was a side-scroll RPG on the NES called is it Faxanadu? Is that how you say it? I could play for the first time again. I've never heard of that. A designer with an ad firm emailed me this morning. I emailed her back and let her know I'm off today, so I won't see her return emails until tomorrow. She said she's technically off today too. Hashtag life of a workaholic. Deathclaws can cause a body to DC from physics. Oh, I had turned the physics off in the console, so like I was able to, you know, fly around and stuff like that. So yeah, it was I was playing with fire, you know. Does that mean you will finish Fears to Fathom? I have not bought the game. The first chapter I played is free, so I just don't own the game. I'm an extroverted introvert and I get all my socializing here. Then I can close stream and be alone until Mercer comes home. It's my ideal life situation. Gotcha. Yeah, I'd say I'm also an extroverted introvert. Most of my socialization comes in the form of coaching. So socializing with other coaches, with my athletes, with their parents. That's where most of mine comes from. 'Cause my job, like I don't have to do much socializing in my job. I'm not client facing. So I have very few meetings. Yeah. I assume that just kind of draws the optimal route for me. I assume. Okay. So I think this one I can build the same way I did. And I have a large budget, 18 grand here. Then I think I can just do the same, but with that vertical support. Let's try it. Let's try it out. Ooh, do I make these a little shorter? I wonder. I probably could save a little dough. But that one I think will work as is. Oh wait, no, I gotta connect that too. Connect that there. Actually, yeah, let's just do that. Okay. I think that one will work. Oh yeah. Easy. All right. I hope it goes on sale. The better chapters are later and so good. Is the game complete? That's one thing I wasn't sure of. I think all the chapters are out now, but not 100%. Did I don't know that I need this one here. Yeah, I do. Let's leave that. Okay, let's connect all these. And then this one is definitely... That one is not going to hold, right? Is there any reason to connect it to the bottom? Because that one doesn't need any connection. Maybe because it's steeper? No, it doesn't need any connection at all. Okay. You need that base or not, yeah. A friend of mine calls that ambivert. I do feel myself making my way to that territory in life. Love people, I definitely have to recharge at home, which is spooky. Definitely, yeah. Same here, I'm a social guy, but it doesn't recharge me at all. You know, the funny thing is like coaching is like the only social thing I feel like I do where I feel like I can be recharged. That's the only thing. Yeah. Good question. I will look in a bit. It's 5 chapters. Okay. I'll show you my hidden object. This is the hidden object. Wait, the hidden object. The hidden object game was called True Fear. Forsaken Souls. There are numerous parts to that as well, but the parts are, I think, fully separate games. Fears to Fathom was that game that had sort of like the VHS aesthetic, where it's called Home Alone, the chapter I played. Home Alone, and basically you are, you know, like, you're supposed to have a friend come over and then they bailed on you and that, so that's really sweet, Lutz. You're really sweet. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah. Like I said, 2 years, I think I've told this story before, but 2 years ago was the realization for me that, like, oh man, like I always knew that I enjoyed coaching, but 2 years ago was the realization for me that I was like, oh wow, no, it's not just me liking coaching. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do in my life. And that was, wait, I don't get a drawbridge here. Okay, hang on. I do not get any other materials other than wood, so I do not get to make a drawbridge. So we have to actually build this up. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Wait, why is that? Huh, okay. I don't know why that happened like that. Okay, I think we can do this, but it's going to take some ingenuity that I rarely possess. we can... Okay. Can I move this over like that? Okay, that should be a clearance for it. Man, that boat driver is going to have to be precise. You know what I mean? That game, I think you need to make it taller. It looks like a boat. Yeah, it is a boat. I just, in the tutorial, it gave me a drawbridge option, but I don't have the materials. Like, the material's not available for me to do that in this one. So I think I've got to just kind of build around it this time. Which is fine, I guess. Let's start paying one really good track coach at least as much as the worst college football coach. I want my boy to live his dream. Well, are we talking Division I worst football coach? Because that would be the dream. If we're talking any college football coach, then that's probably still not going to be enough. Unfortunately, life do be expensive, you know. It do be expensive to be living out here, and by out here I mean in the world. Okay, I don't see this go. Oh, okay, hang on. What does it do? I don't think this is going to be supported enough. How do I support that? Maybe just having this would be enough then. Right there. No. Instantly collapsed. Okay, we got to build something above it then. I have only hit about half my budget, so maybe I also build something above. I don't know. This seems pretty sus. And I'm also going to be over budget now. I just want to... Oh, and of course it doesn't reach. What the heck? I'm literally just being a goof now. I just want to see how this goes. Okay. Way over budget, but I think it'll work. Nope. Nope. Okay, but it does at least hold its own weight, so that's good. 100% facts. You're real as hell for that one. This is that song. This song here. I think, let me go ahead and just, let me start this one over. All right. Let's go. Do we try to make it? How close can I get to this? I honestly think that'll work. What if we make it the tiniest point? I think that'll work. Corinne Bailey Ray's put your records on. Oh, okay. Okay. Thought the reds were required. They are, I think they're just anchor point. Like as in you get structural support from those areas, I think. But don't quote me on that. Such a good song. I don't know that song. What is the genre? I don't even know who Corinne Bailey Ray is. Also, I just realized I never told that story. Yeah, two track seasons ago, there was a week at the end of my track season, my high school track season. We had our very first postseason meet. Our boys are on Tuesday, or sorry, our girls are on Tuesday, our boys are on Thursday. So supposed to have 2 meets. Then on Saturday, we had our middle school state meet. And I coached the middle schoolers up to their state meet. So I was supposed to have 3 meets that week. Tuesday, we drive all the way to the venue. The weather was awful. They postponed, like after we got to the venue, they postponed our competition to the next day. So because we had packed up, loaded up, drove all the way there, got there, had to basically just turn right around and go back home. I didn't really get home any earlier than I normally would. Like, I mean, I definitely got home earlier than I would have if we had had a competition. But then some people wanted to practice so that they could get an extra practice in before the meet was then scheduled to the next day. So I ended up getting home slightly earlier than I would for a normal competition, but then we had to go back and compete on Wednesday. So I like to say that I had 2 track meets that day, or that week, for that. Then in the boys' meet, we go, and there was an issue with the timing system. And so they couldn't do like hardly any of the track events. They finished the field events, which takes pretty much the whole meet. They postponed the track events to Friday, the following day. So I had another 2 meets for the boys basically that week. And then we still had the middle school state meet on Saturday. But because the meet Friday didn't finish up, or I didn't have an open day Friday like I originally planned, I had to then go to the track meet. After the track meet, I had to buy supplies for the middle school state meet so they could have snacks and stuff. And so I was up late, got up super early in the morning to catch the bus for the middle school state meet. Was there all day, got home. One of my high school athletes wanted to have a practice so that she would be ready for her next meet. So I ended up putting in a 16-hour day that day at the end of a week in which I basically had 5 track meets in a 6-day span. And I got home after a 16-hour day of track, and I was like, I'm not even tired. Like, I'm not even tired. And that was when that realization hit me. I was like, holy crap, this is a different level for me. Like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Meat snacks are important, I say, as a former thrower. Quinn, how the heck are you doing? What? Yeah, I had a 16-hour day at the end of a 6-day period in which I had 5 competitions that I coached at. And I wasn't even tired. And I was like, I should be just like exhausted, ready to quit. And I wasn't even, I was like, no, I could still be out there on the track. Like, it did not faze me. And I'm like, this is just different. Like, if I put in that much time in my day job, I would have been looking for a new job that next day. You know what I mean? Like, I would have been looking for a new job. I would have taken time off. I would have something, you know? And I just didn't have that need. And I was like, yep, it's just different. Made me tired just envisioning the story. Wish I had conviction like that in my life. We all do about something, right? We all do about something. Oh, you know what? That car is not going to be able to go over that, right? I just realized the car is probably going to need a more. What the heck? Let's see if this will. Let's see if this will at least hold its own weight long enough for the car to drive over it. I don't think it's going to, but now I'm just kind of curious, like, what the roads have to be like, because it wasn't totally clear. All right. Come on. I hate that. It's like the tiniest bit too far. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't. It's too long of a bridge. I didn't even support it over here. Okay. This is so uneven. Okay. Yeah, I know that the boat can get under. I just don't know that a car is going to be able to. Hopefully, it'll at least make it to that point. Yeah, it can't do the road like that. All right, good to know. Good to know. It cannot handle a road like that. All right, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. So we got to get this a little bit more. Let's actually see if we can do it from the beginning. Just do a slight grade increase here. And then back down the same way. Maybe making these as long as we can. Okay. I think that's tall enough for the boat. I can't actually tell. Hang on, let's... Oop. Wrong button there. Let me move those. Let's see. No, it is above it. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Fierce to Fathom is going to have a season 2, meaning more chapters. Gotcha. Okay, but it's basically like a second version of the game, right? And they're 40% off right now. How much is a chapter? Because I read that those games, like each chapter is only about an hour long. So my hesitation is not paying. Is not so much paying for a game that is short. My hesitation is more so on the fact that I already have a ton of freaking games to play. You know? Okay, I think that's enough for the boat to get through, but I don't really know. Support here. Okay. All right. And then I know I had to put some over the top too, but man, this budget is just, it just gets out of control real fast. Do we just put like less? I think that's gonna work. Four chapters together right now is 16. I know you play what you want. I'm just curious. No, it's not. It's like I said, it's not that I'm not interested, because I did enjoy that first chapter for sure. It's just that I already, like, I have so many games that I do feel a little weird about. Okay, hang on one second. Right. That won't support itself at all. Does it need... It probably needs at least a couple, right? But maybe it doesn't need to go across the whole... Come on, game. Really? I'm trying to make sure... Okay, the boat did collide with it. Okay, that's all I was trying to check. Okay, that's truly all I was trying to check. Will this collide? It is still colliding. Okay. So we got to go up with it more. This has definitely been a tougher one. Let's go ahead and delete all those. So we go here, there. This one's got to go up, but it can't. There we go. Okay. Road there to there. It's okay. That road is too far. That one's too far as well. Okay, that should be clear of it. It's going to collapse, though, because I didn't rebuild this. Why are these... These are not. It says it's only 1.82 meters. That shouldn't be too long. Oh, 1.82 is what I've got. It's going to take 206 to get there. Okay, all right. Stream full time? God, I wish. God, I wish. It shan't be happening anytime soon, though. confirmed that the person is going to be coming out here. Fix. All right. Shan't, yeah. I shan't. It shan't be happening. Excuse me. I'd love to. But the thing about full time is not. You can't be relying on viewers to basically fund that dream. You know what I mean? You have to be able to have a steady income from an outside source, like a sponsor. And that's just not realistic, you know. As much as I wish it were, it's not realistic at this point in time. First of all, I haven't been creating enough content lately. And second of all, even when I was creating enough content, I was not able to do well enough with it. All right, connect those. I honestly think that'll be enough for that section of road, especially when we make the little Ferris wheel on top here. Okay, I think that'll be enough for that one. And then this is going to be kind of... I'll have to connect it somehow. Only Lutz. Was wondering when you would comment, Ghost. Just tap me back over from Premiere Pro. We talking full timing it? Yeah. Follow streamer from AU, and I'm always impressed by your sponsors. So much money. Wait, from AU? Is that Australia? I went on a full-blown rant about it last night. Yeah, I was around for most of that. I think AU means Australia in this context. Yeah, I gotta say this about streaming. Australia... Sorry, I was just kidding. Yeah, we are just kidding. Yeah, Australia. Yeah, the... Australia has an interesting market, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know how it works because I don't live there, obviously. But I do feel like if you're an Australian content creator, it's just different. Like, I don't know if it's just Aussies being like, yeah, we got to stick together or what specifically, but like things like that. Like, why is that? Why can't that just connect? There we go. Yeah, they're just like it's very rare for me to find an Australian streamer that doesn't just have like very early on in their streaming journey, just have like a lot more viewers than the average streamer just starting out. You know what I mean? But Australia is a super interesting market for content creators, especially they're removed enough from everything else that they have their own ecosystem. Exactly. Yes. Need to restart the comp. Sounds good. Bogan, stay out of my territory. Just an interesting conversation. It is very interesting, yeah. She is cracked at Fortnite and is a hot girl. That helps. That certainly doesn't hurt anything. That's for sure. All right. I think I was originally going to build... Yeah, actually, I had decided I wasn't going to build fully over the top here. So let me try... that's still going to collapse there. I'm just going to go ahead and build this as is, and it will be over budget. But let me just go ahead and finish this part. Okay, there's just no way I can easily connect those, right? Because that's... Oh, that did connect. Okay. Okay, so it's not as over budget as I thought it was going to be. But I do need to... Don't forget those supports, though. Make sure the boat doesn't hit it. That's the first thing. I think I can remove some of this over here. Maybe I... Yeah, so that part actually did okay there. I don't know. Do I need all of this? Can I just do that? That puts me barely over budget. This part isn't supported well enough. I know that, but I'm just trying to make sure. Is this part okay? That part's fine. Okay. That part is fine. We can actually probably even get rid of more of it. But for now, it's fine. Family of 4 drowns. That part did okay. Twitch and AU New Zealand as a company is also way better and different from US Twitch. Like the OG Bleed Purple, and we actually care about creators' culture, has lasted a lot longer in Oceania than it did here. Dang. Rip to us. Okay, we're only slightly over budget over here. This is just too much, though. So where do we get rid of some? I don't think I need... Let's see. This connects there. Actually, could it be okay without this part? I don't know. That's kind of a long stretch there without any support. Okay. Then, and we can't move that piece anywhere. Yeah, we have to call a dumb customer. I'm sorry they're so dumb. Okay. I don't like it. I don't really like it very much. Let's see. Wait, did I connect that part there? Did I connect that? I didn't. Oh, shoot. Okay, I thought I connected that there. That is the problemo. So... my spacing is just really bad. But I think this will hold now. I think. Yeah. Spacing was poop from a butt in that one, but we did get it done, and we're under budget, which is really all I'm going for on this first run here. Yeah, this is pretty rough down here. I could fix that, but I don't care enough, I guess. Back, we need to mute to see if kids are showing up. No worries. No worries. Yeah, that is an ugly bridge. I like this part here. The beginning part I'm pretty proud of. But yeah. The rest of it was not good. Really taking the optional live lessons seriously? Oh, really? Like just nobody shows up? Oh, also you can build ramps, which maybe is what's... hang on. What happens? Yeah, they're gaining some speed here. Okay. Though, then again, I don't really... no, I could build a ramp. Do I build 2 ramps here? My budget's only 9 grand. I think I have to build a ramp. Yeah, let's do... we got to build it kind of steep going down here. Let's try something like that. Let's just get the first part of this. They're going to launch straight into the water, but... oh, shoot. And actually, we need to make it go even lower so that we can connect it. No, not that. Okay. Gotta connect this over here now, too. Okay, and then this also probably needs to connect. Yes, we gotta figure out some way to anchor this over here. Like so. Okay, does this... oh, man. Okay, they've got too much speed. Holy crap. Okay, that's not it. That is not it. We are not salvaging that. Okay. Wait, does it say I only get 5 roads? Yes. Hitting the road low, y'all. Thank you, Lutz, for stream. Ursa, have a great time with your mom. Hope you enjoy Bruce. And just enjoy each other's company, too. Enjoy. Hire rent, make him do a kickflip. Yeah, let's try it. Work call. Tasha, have a good work call. I already solved it. All set. Case closed. Lutz, you are good luck. Hey, I'll do my best to continue being good luck, you know? For 6th grade, just the other grades. Dang. What am I doing on time? I did start a little late today. Yeah, I don't have much time. Yeah, let's try this, as Ghost said. Let's try a higher ramp. So we can probably just go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and just see if that will give them enough. But see, over here, it's making me feel like I'm going to have to save some road to catch them on. I don't know. I don't know. But this is, again, this is optional. So let's try it. Let's try it, huh? We got to support this outside piece here. Can't quite. Just go full time already. Mary will need to pull her weight. She's doing good. She is already doing pretty good. Can make kind of that parallelogram here. That doesn't look very good. It's okay. It's just a test, right? Yeah, we're already pushing budget here. Good grief. Holy moly. How did we get here already? Over budget. That was quick. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's not going to hold either. Right? Nailed it. Frickin' nailed it. All right. But we're over budget. So which of these supports can we get rid of? Is Mary still happy at work? She's disgruntled right now. GGEZ. Where can we cut corners now? I love it when we get to the corner cutting part. Is that going to work? Oh, that's definitely going to work. Okay. All right. Still over by like $700. Any of us happy with work right now? She's a teacher? No. She's not a teacher. No, she works for a publishing company. Okay, I don't think I need to have this many contact points with the road, do I? Or maybe I don't need as many of these? No, I think I do need those. How do I get rid of this parallelogram? Tell her we love her. Oh, I will. I will. I feel like I do need these, but I'm just not sure where else to cut right now. Go and connect that one back. I don't need them. Okay, I'm under budget. Hey. Hey, we're under budget. All right. Then do I need this one? Nope. I love it. It doesn't matter the condition of the vehicle upon landing. That part doesn't matter. I'm sure I need this one, right? Kind of just pushing the limits, definitely. Look, it's already wobbling. I don't need it. I don't know engineering at all. Okay, that one I do need. That one is needed. So that is 362 there. How much is this one? 342. Okay, so that one is cheaper. Do I need this one? Yep. I love the immediate collapse if you just remove one of these. Pretty great. All right, well, it was under budget. That was my only goal. So let's get these bad boys back across and on to the next one. Okay, this is an overpass. There's a boat. So it goes car, boat, car. Okay. We get wood, steel, and rope. Okay, so we don't get, we can't make a drawbridge, but we do get steel. 6 pieces of steel. Unfortunately, I have to leave it here. File name. Just timestamp? Is that? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have to leave it here. I got my meeting starting here soon, and I feel like this is a good stopping point. What does this do? this? Grid. You can turn the grid. Stress visibility off. Oh, really? Hang on a second. Oh, you can connect rope to the ground there, huh? Just to help keep it a little... It says something about stress visibility. Does that mean... Okay, that's during the simulation. All right. Anyway. All right. Alpine Meadows. Oh, interesting. Interesting. There are tons of levels. Snowdrift, Ancient Ruins, 80s Funland. Wait, could you play any of these? You can play them whenever you want. This game's incredible. Then we have Zen Gardens, Tropical Paradise. Look at all these levels. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90 levels. 90 levels. Also, we love you. I love you, Lady Iron. All right, friends, let's go back to this. Like I said, I think this is just a good stopping point. This game was very, very nice. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you all did too. It's good to have a little bit of a chill break, if you will. Play something, get the brain working, but like not have to worry about like my heart rate going up, you know? True Fear yesterday was also kind of nice. Like it was, I don't know that I consider that a true horror game, even though it is a, you know, hidden object and there are scary things that come on screen from time to time. I don't know that I consider that a true horror game. It didn't really provide too much in terms of jump scares, but it's nice still to take a break and just be, you know, just to be. Doesn't matter what game you play, I'm here for you and the guild. Kirk, love you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Thanks for streaming. Always glad to see your face. Also appreciate that, Spooky. You have a great day too, Kirk. Yes. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to share. I shared my Stranger Things finally. Thank you to Nonder for the raid earlier today. Ghost hit a 10 stream streak. Very cool. Yeah, tomorrow we are going to get back into Doki Doki Literature Club. The hope being that we can find out what the hype is all about for the game. To this point, it's basically been a cutesy anime dating sim that doesn't really give me much in the way of choice. Like I haven't had very many choices I've been able to make. So it's basically just been like a visual novel, and that's fine. I mean, it's fine, but you don't get like the number of overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam by just making a simple visual novel. So I want to know what the hype is all about, and I believe it should happen tomorrow. So we'll try to make sure we start on time with the game, and I will do my best to stay on task. The very first time we played it, I was practicing voices, and that admittedly slowed me down a lot because I'm not a very good voice actor. So, but anyway, that's tomorrow, and then we'll be rounding out the week on Halloween Friday with some Costume Quest 2 because I played Costume Quest 1 and was so enamored with it. It just felt like such a good vibe for Halloween Day itself. So I did finish that game. I haven't finished the like expansion or whatever it is, the Grubbins on Ice. I don't know if that's considered an expansion or what it would be. But anyway, I haven't finished that. But honestly, I feel like the Grubbins on Ice is supposed to be played around Christmas time. So I'm not so upset about just going ahead and playing Costume Quest 2 without having finished that. So anyway, just a peek behind the curtain. But it should be a good rest of the week. With some good seasonal vibes. So, friends, I'm going to leave you here. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. I hope I'll catch you tomorrow for some Doki Doki. But if not, either way, I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.